Welcome to another Talos Principle playthrough. This is part 12. This is a kind of a cleanup episode, and maybe, depending on how fast I clean things up, a finish of the game. We'll see. I have a couple hours to play, and then my wife and I are going to go to dinner tonight, celebrating her birthday, which was yesterday. Land of Death. Huh. We've done all of the white pieces. Those are the ones that you get. I don't think that's showing exactly what I mean it to show, I think, or what that is showing. I think that's showing like all the major pieces. I got them all, which I don't think that's true. But I think it is. Anyway, we do have to get some star pieces. We do have to get some purple sigils. And so I'm going to do that in this episode first. And I'm going to kind of time box myself so that I don't sit here and take for freaking ever to get this all done. So I have my notes here. So in this Egypt area, room 4 we need a star. Room 5 we need a star and a purple sigil. And we also need to see what the teleporter is in the top. I don't know why that's there or what the purpose of this is. And then in 6, we've also are missing a purple sigil. Then in area C, we need to get a star. And we need to get these stars because we need to get the next digit in that 3-digit code for reasons. I don't know why, because I don't remember, but we do. So this one, it takes 5 more. And like I was calculating here with the ones that I know I'm missing. There's 1, 2, 3. There's one in the building behind the tower, and then there's one, I don't know. So again, time boxing all this, we're gonna look stuff up if I get lost because, or I can't figure something out. I'm not gonna get lost, I'm just won't be able to do it. So area 4, that needs a star. Actually, we can just look through all these quick and make absolutely sure we're not missing anything. Okay. 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 And yes, the star. Now, I forgot. I should start making this a tradition. Bringing my coffee and doing the initial pour to kick things off. Because, you know, you need that jolt of caffeine to keep moving. I don't think there's any DLC for DLC for the second game, so that's good stuff. All right. Hey guy, Jason, do you recommend the Book of Eli, or am I thinking something else? The Book of Eli is a movie with Denzel Washington, isn't it? I think it is. I've never seen it. I've seen bits and pieces of it, and I'd actually like to watch the whole thing at one point. I heard it's you know, the general consensus I've heard of the movie, if that's what you're talking about, is it's good, but you know, what holds it up is Denzel. It's not like the entire movie itself. But Gary Oldman's in it. Mila Kunis, I think her name is. I think she's in it as well. Is this how we can get out? I don't remember. No, I think it's the next puzzle over. Because I don't know where the star is. If I come back here. There is a door behind this, and I think it might be in here, but I don't know how to get in here. Because, like, you can do this. And then it's like, nope, 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 you can't do that. Ha ha ha, young fool. So I'm wondering if it's somewhere by the pyramid. Maybe when you get out, you can actually walk to the pyramid? I don't know. Only one way to find out. Just looking to see if there's like hidden something or others. Just looking to see if you could jump up to that, and I don't think you can. Father Christmas by The Kinks is my favorite Yuletide song for 2025. I have to be... I think my phone is starting to hit the point where trying to get it to charge is a little bit of finagling with the cord now. It still does it, but yeah. Anyway. Yeah, again, I don't think I'm familiar with that song. There's a way to get out over there. There's a box. Oh. Well, I don't care about that. Just give me that. Oh, for the love of Pete. Fine, just... How old is the phone? That is a very good question. I don't remember when we got... Like, all of us in the family, we decided to do a mass. Let's everybody just get a new phone type of thing. You know? And so we did that. And I don't remember. I actually don't. But it's been a while. It's not a Windows phone. Of course I can. Give me this other brick. I know I was able to do it from here before. I believe. I thought this was the place I did it. Unless I needed to get a third box from, but then I'd have to get it from somewhere else. How did I do this? Is the one of the things about the game that I do get not annoyed about, but just the fact that if I say I'll come back to that later, when I come back I kind of forget what I was doing and how I did it. You know what I mean? Which kind of sucks. I'm not one to want to get, like, maybe, okay, hold on. Maybe what I could do is put it here. Oh, look at that. Easy. This is just a simple test. Can I? No, I can't. Well, that's your problem. Have I seen Halo on Netflix? No, I've been told to avoid it. Oh, God damn it. And when you asked about the phone, typically phones for me, you know, they last about 3 years, and then, you know, the thing is, I don't need or want like the latest and greatest, massively wonderful, super quick phone. You know what I mean? I don't need that. Some people that are like Apple zealots need to get the latest every single time, and I'm like, phones are not cheap anymore. Not that they ever like were super cheap, but they definitely are not cheap now. I mean, they can easily run $1,000 if not more, and I'm like, that's ridiculous. I know I sound like a grumpy old man, but no, if anything, I would like to have my phone around me less. Oh. Whoa, wait. Okay, that was not planned. How did I get in here? Huh? Okay, I know I can just reverse and back up, which I'm going to have to do. But I definitely did not plan on coming down here. Oh, fuck. Yeah, I didn't realize that this actually fell down into something. How about this? Any secret way to get into something? I don't game on a phone. I don't need much. Yeah, I don't either. The only thing I really want from a phone is, can it run apps like, you know, Discord and YouTube, and that's about really it. I don't need. You know, when I did this, how did I fall in there? Oh, just right down there. Okay. That's interesting. Yeah, just fine with low-end phones. Yep. They browse the web, play music. Yeah, exactly. One thing that lags me on with cheaper phones is the camera. It does, but the thing that I also try to keep in mind with phones is I mean, the picture that you can take with a phone compared to like even a digital camera that I had maybe like 10, 15 years ago is so much better. You know what I mean? And yeah, it keeps getting better, but it's like I personally don't need to be a professional photographer, you know, photographer person, photographer, whatever you want to call them. You know, I'm glad that they exist. They can make, like, I have a friend of mine actually back in my college days. He actually got a scholarship to an art school for photography. He was really, really good. He turned it down because he's like, he ended up realizing that, you know, he didn't want to keep doing weddings and stuff like that for the rest of his life. He's, you know, and he said that's really the only way that you could make money as a photographer. Oh, fuck. Come here. Okay. Look. Are you kidding? I can't. You son of a... Are you fucking kidding me? I can't grab that? Ugh. Well, there's your problem.
Beginning were the words
I think I may need to look this one up because I don't know. I can't get on top of anything because I lost my damn box. See, like, you look in here and you can see there's an area down here, but I don't see, like, sparkling star. Like, I don't see the sparkles. So I'm kind of like, where the hell is this thing? Father Christmas, give us some money.
the words and the words made the world. In the beginning were the words and the words made the world. I am the words.
Okay. I said I was going to time box this. This is probably a point where I am going to yield because I need to find the star. So this is World B, level 4. Yeah, that one I've already got. Okay, so they're saying it's in the Sphinx. I kind of wondered. Well, was it in the Sphinx or was it in the puzzle? So they said, okay, I didn't read the whole thing. It said it's somewhere within the Sphinx, but how do you unlock it? The burning heart always looks the highest peak. Seems like a hint. What is that, like a little connector thing there? The top of the pyramid, yeah. Is there something there? I've looked at it numerous times and I've never seen anything there. But what do I know? Try looking at the highest peak with a laser connector in your hands. Notice anything? I don't know. Maybe I should notice something, huh? I mean, I guess I should have done that. What I need is my goddamn jetpack. Wait, there should be another block here. Ooh. Oh, we need blue. There's no blue in here. Okay, so that's not going to help at all. So we need something with a blue laser. You've all toys to little rich boys. Well, that's what our government's trying to do right now. Wait, did I say that out loud or did I just think it? Okay, so... Wait. That's a... That's a source. That's not a, That's why there's a laser there, but why... Right, because you connect it to this. That's the symbol it looks like. Okay, so that... There's hidden blue laser source and hidden blue lasers in the chest. Oh, you need... Yeah, okay, so you're going to have to take a connector out. Okay. So somewhere in here, probably right there, is a... Okay, so I think what we want to do is reset this area. Because we need to get... what's the next Halo game we're playing? I did all the games in the Master Chief Collection. And so the only one left is Halo Infinite. Well, there's 2 laser connectors in there, and... we just need one. We don't need this open. Right, we can take the other one out. Okay. And not that I'm trying to rush this or anything, but the timing that I want to do is to try to get this all done. This game with its DLC done by the end of this week. Well, I mean, by the end of the playthrough on Thursday. Okay, so now we got to find a way to get in. Like I said, I'm on vacation. Come on, just put it there. Okay. The only time I did a playthrough with, there you are. Bingo. Okay, so we've got that. I've only played it once. It's when it came out. I think that was right around the 2021 or 2022. I can't remember. And this is also when COVID was happening, and you know. Alright, so we did that. Now we need to go to 5. our purple teleporter. Now, I think with 5, I think I know what to do. I just, like, I know where the things are. Well, yeah, I do. I just couldn't figure out how to do it. So, the purple sigil, if I remember right, yeah, it's way over there. You can see it twirling there. Okay, so you got that going for you. Now, Ironi's Gauntlet. Yeah. This requires that you get a fan and that you turn this on. So you need 2 things. Because I'm assuming when you turn that on, you can go up and then the star's up there. And then the purple thing here, there's this room, which I figured that might be a way to get stuff out. I think it would shoot you that way. I don't know if that would actually get you on top of this. That's what I'm kind of wondering too, if this puzzle... Because you need a way to get a blue laser, and it matters which way the laser's coming from. Now, it also... You know, if you could source a laser to come out here, like you could have it there, and so then if I had a laser here, I could do that, and then that, like something like that. That's why I thought that maybe this area would potentially provide a way to... See, that does that. Oh, right. But then, see, here's your problem, is that there's another box over there that I was never able to figure out. Well, how do you... Because again, if we can get a pointer out, that might be sufficient enough. But I couldn't think of a way. Because this one, it requires you to put 2 things down there. And I couldn't figure out how to do that. So again, this might be something that I just end up looking up and going, yeah, that's just, it is what it is. Can't figure it out. Because again, you can't take things through the doors here. If we could get that 3rd box out... I think this is where the solution was. See, that's the problem. That's your problem. Oh, and then it sustains. Okay, so yeah. So then you do this, and you can go whoosh, which is great. But to get these out of here is... Yeah, you can't reach it. And if I bring another box with me, then there's no way to get that other box out. And so then I can't... I wonder, could I... Which way is the... It's not on this side. But I'm curious. I think that's the whole point of this game. I don't know. Okay, so that gets this connector out. Okay, it's not connecting yet. It still won't, but... Let's put this on here. Keep that on there. Let's take this off again. Nope, not high enough. If we had another box... Maybe. Because it looks like it's just hitting that corner there. But I don't see a way to get the second laser pointer to come up. Because now there's 2 boxes stuck down there, and there's no way for me to see a way to get one of them back out. There was another puzzle that raises up a blue light, and I thought maybe that would do it, but it didn't feel like it. And this one I don't believe. Yeah, I'll shut that. I don't believe it has a... There's a fan. Yeah, there's just a walk thing over here. I don't think this has a blue laser at all. That's where the puzzle was. So this isn't helpful because we don't have a source for blue here. Maybe? There's... how many boxes here? I think there's only one. That's this one I put here. So there's really no way to, like, get up and put a laser pointer there so I could use it. Maybe. Yeah, but you need to put it on a box to send it over. It was always kind of weird that it had a fan blowing you out because you simply just had to, if I remember right, you could. There's a ladder on this side too, wasn't it? Yeah, so I was like, why? Throw it. Right? Okay, now that gets it over. Now if I take this, am I going to be able to chuck it? I don't know if that worked. I don't think it did. It would have came out over here somewhere and would not have gone this far. So it's still got to be in there somewhere. I just didn't see where it landed. Oh yeah, it landed in there. As soon as you drop it, it doesn't keep momentum. It still just keeps going. So that kind of sucks. So I don't think that is the way. Not the way. I don't think. And maybe one of the messages gives you a hint. This one I think is not helpful in any meaningful sense because it has just it doesn't even have a laser. So And then this one, there is a way to get a laser in the air, but I was not able to see it. There's a box there. I was like, is the box like... So there's a box here. I was like, could we use the box to potentially get the fan out? Because we got to get a fan from somewhere. And I'm like, maybe... Nope. I think all the walls are just too high to... So, if we go through this rigmarole and try to get the light to go up, it may be helpful in the sense that having a source that high could be helpful. Oh, we need to get the laser out. Okay, and so now we need a connector to that. Connector to that, put it on there. Okay, so now we take the connection, we do this, this. And so now that's there, great. And I thought, well, maybe for future reference, I could just... I mean, I don't even need this up in the air, you know what I mean? Because I could have had it here too, but... Now at least I got a blue one I could see. And then there's that portal on the top. At least it looks like a portal. Maybe... No, because the star is up here. You can see the star up there. And there's no way to, like... From here, it's just... You can't... set a connection there, and I think I tried too with this to try to connect it to, but you can't because you can't even... Well, I don't think you can. Like, I didn't see a way from here to connect it. To at least say connect to this. Unless I flew in the air. What happens if I do this? No, it's not. It wouldn't be high enough. I might look at my time. Yeah, I might look this one up too. And then there's this not a puzzle. That used to be a puzzle, but they got rid of it for some reason. I don't know why. And so, yeah, I can't figure out how to get... how to get a blue laser to even show up. I mean, I thought maybe this. There's not another connector, though, is there? Like, what I could do is I could record myself and stand on this, and I can go put the box on there, put the connector on it, and have it sail up. Now, that's not going to... because it's not on the right side, but at least it gets potentially part of the solution. Potentially. Possibly. I don't really know. So let's just stand on it. I'll let myself get set up while I'm waiting for the recording to finish. Pour myself more coffee. That should have been enough time. Okay, so we're going to take this. And that. Take connector. And that. And that. So that launches that in the air. And so we're good there. Now that is visible. Problem is, even though that's visible, it doesn't really... I mean, maybe if I see it from that. Does this have a connector? Yeah, it does, but I threw it in the wrong stupid... Just need to get that damn connector up. Okay, maybe we do this. Grab this, that, this, and now that is the well, that's a laser, but the only... well, it could be blue. But even if it's blue... yeah, it's too far over. I would not be able to see it. And even if I could get this one turned blue... I don't think it would be high enough to catch that. This one, again, doesn't have any connectors. I'm almost positive there are no connectors in here. Because you don't need them. There's jammers, but not connectors. Right? They didn't like hide a connector in here to go, haha, here's a connector. Why is there a connector in here? You don't know. That would be funny. But it doesn't seem like they have one in here. For random giggles, which would help. No, you don't get to shoot me. No, no, no. Again, I'm probably going to have to look this one up because I just don't know. And trying to solve it would be a nightmare. I mean, if I could get a laser pointer out, that's the thing. If I could get a laser pointer out, then boom, this is easy. Although I still need to get a fan out. I kind of think it's one of these. I think you have to go over there to get the fan out, but I don't know how. Because if I remember right, this room over here has just a fan sitting here. So if you can get into this, you could grab that fan. And if you could get into this, you probably could take one of those connectors here and throw it out. But that's the problem, is I don't know how you get those things out. Okay, fine. I yield. Yeah, obviously you need to activate the gadgets at the bottom of the outset, so split the Hansen solutions based on what you're activating. Activating the fan. Fan is behind the iron curtain, or accurately next to it. That's what this is, right? Yep, I was right about that. Solution. Secret extra fans behind a wall in this sphere. Proceed with solving the puzzles normal, but don't drop the 2 hexagons down after getting them up. Using the fan extent. Place one in the fan's wind and place the other near the edge of the elevated platform. Jump onto the hexahedrons from the floating hexahedron. Oh! Okay, so that makes sense. Damn it, I'm gonna have to start this all over. But that's okay. I get what it's saying now. Oh, right. Okay, it's saying don't even bother with trying to get the stuff in there. That's not what you care about. So what you do is you go up here, drop that off, bring this box, drop this off. Now, just drop it off here. Take this. There. Jump on this. Huh? There. There. Okay, so that gets the fan. Okay. That gets that. Now, activating the laser. The blue laser should come from the side where the receiver is facing. Oh shit. The blue beam should come from slightly elevated sigil. Well, it's not this, right? No, it's me, myself, and two other jammers. Really? This one? Are you sure? Because, you know, I tried this and it didn't work, but obviously I missed something. Okay, what did I miss? Laser beam should go over the walls and slightly... Yeah, I know. Go slightly... You'll need the 2 laser connectors and the hexahedron. Okay. So let's get that first. Now what? Place a hexahedron onto the fan, then place a laser connector next to it. The next part will have to be executed quickly. What's your name on Steam? I think it's Jason Bach. Or maybe jason.r.bach. It's one of the two. Zombie Jesus. I'm sure you probably got a lot of colorful commentary on that one. Use the second connector to activate the fan and immediately grab the other connector and jump on to the hexahedron. You should end up floating up high with a connector in your hand. Slowly jump to the walls and walk to a spot where you can connect the obelisk receiver. Okay, I think I see what it's saying here. So, what it's saying is, I got to get on this quickly. Okay. And so if I do this... Oh, good, I did it, okay. Whew. Did I? No, I didn't, because I didn't get on the box in time. I get why this... going fast is not something that's a... Again, I screwed up. I'll get this. It's going to maybe take me a hot minute or 3. There we go. So now... First thing we want to do... Connect that. Okay. And now we need to connect... the laser. Will this do it? No, it won't. Okay, let's keep the connections. Let's put it over here. That did it. Yippee! Whee! Alright, so we got the star. But... that purple sigil over there is a little... Oh! Now I bet I get it. Because once you can get on top of that, you probably can climb on top of that. Okay, so that probably explains that. I still don't understand that one, though. Like, there's definitely something on top of that. I just can't see it. YouTube randomly recommended XTC's Dear God, which I haven't heard in a while. Great tune. I don't even know if I remember that song. I don't even know if I ever heard that song. Okay, so we should be able to get the purple thing, but then I'm still curious. Why is there a teleporter on top of that? Whee! Whee! Oof. Okay, so what we probably want to do, put that down there, grab this here, grab this, come up. Okay. Let's put that over there. Get that in the air again. Put this right here, jump. Maybe a little further back. There we go. Would you look at that? So that will take care of that too. Yep. Didn't need it, but I'm gonna do it anyway. What is that? It looks like a teleporter for some reason, but I'll be damned if I can figure out how to get up there. I'm gonna try one thing and then I'm gonna move on. I'm going to take a chilly walk. Yeah, good luck. Well, at least I figured out how to get a box out of here. I do not know if this is going to help at all, but... no, that's not what I wanted to do. Can you just... Cool. Okay. I was afraid of that. Oh, now I can't even get it? Are you kidding me? You can't even knock it off, can you? It's not even moving. That is so ridiculous. Whatever. There may be a purpose to it, a porpoise to it, but I don't know what it is. Okay, so we got 5. 6, we need a purple. And I know where it is. It's right when you walk in. It's right there. Problem is, I couldn't figure out a way to get on top of it, so I'm kind of like, Like, I don't think there's anything with fans that could bring you up. How did I... What? How did I even do this? Oh, that's right. I had to do this. But I don't remember anywhere in here. Yeah, this is... I don't think... The purple sigils are not as, I think, important because I've done everything with them. I just would like to say I did it all. And I'm kind of thinking it's something... that you have to kind of hop. There we go. It's okay, so it really wasn't that hard. All right, cool. And this should be the last one. No achievement for that, huh? No achievement for getting all of them? Oh, wait a minute. We're going back up there. I want to see something. I do like that they have this mechanic in here that you can just kind of like say, hey, I want to jump over here. I want to jump over here. because I'm kind of curious. Uh-huh. Oh, yeah. There's a reason to come back out here. I will go in there in just a second. Just... What is... What the hell? Wearable kamikaze? Is this like Doom? I don't think so. There's got to be a different game, but I don't know what it is. I'm feeling stupid. Sinclair ZX. I remember hearing about those. I never had one. This is hilarious. There's gotta be a reference to some video game that I just don't know of. Okay, so no special message for finding all of the sigils, huh? So all we have left is, at least, you know, for the most part, is there's a star in Area C that we haven't gotten, and then we need 2 more stars. So there are hints for the other 2 or 3 stars left. And I will probably need to do those because I have no clue. Area C? I'm probably also going to look up, like, what are all the Easter eggs in this game that I've been missing. Like that, that's got to be something. Just make sure 1, 2, 4, 3. Yep, we're missing a star there. Got that star. All right. Missing a star in 5. This is... It's 3 stars. Since they're each hidden in a different puzzle, I'll just refer them by the puzzle where they are hidden. Well... I don't know if this means it was in the bottom one or the right one. I don't know. This is time crawls. Okay, so there was no... Wait a minute. The other... No, not this one. No. This one, what? There wasn't one in here. Okay. So we did that. Time flies. This is the one that I climbed up on, and there was a star in there. So that one I got. Just gotta climb the wall, solve the puzzle after grabbing the sigil, go up the stairs, and yep. Okay, so this one we got. You're not beeping. Computer's dead. Up close and jammed. Yes, we got the one in here too. So the dumb waiter is a star? Hidden beyond a metal gate, you can Past a blue and purple berries, you can see it when climbing the stairs. Really now. Oh, it is there. Okay. I just literally did not turn around. Okay, so we need... We need a red laser. This area has no red laser, right? Both boxes up in here. I think I sent them both up the fan, right? Because do you need at least one box up? I don't know. You'll think the need outside the box? Multiple puzzles involving fetching a red laser. Yeah, so one solution says you do what I was thinking, is you send one of these up here, you put the box in here, you grab up on this, and then you have to be kind of careful, but you can get on top of the fan then, put the box on the other side, grab up the box, grab up there, grab the box up there, put it over there, get there, and then you can probably just simply jump down at that point. Because if I remember right, yeah, it's just simply down there. You don't need to use any lasers. And I am all for simplicity at this point. So, what we need to do first is get a box out, right? We just need one. Although we'll get two, because why not? We probably want to. So we'll put that there. this. And then we do this and this. So that should have sent the box up. And now we put that there. We go up here. We do this. Grab box. Put box here. Jump up. You know, top of that's going to be tricky. That's going to be tricky. That's going to be tricky. No, I don't want to jump behind the fan. Well, if you could actually stand on the fan. Unless maybe you don't put it... Maybe just put it here. Stop with the feet thing. Oh my God, stop it, please. Stop it, please. No, stop it. Oh my God, you are driving me nuts. No! Oh my God. I think the solution is bogus. I don't think you can... Yeah, and I don't think you can get the second box up there. Would be nice, but I don't think you can. Because otherwise the fan turns off, and then you can't. And there wasn't anything else in here, so... I think this guy's solution is the busted. No, I do not want to jump there. You keep sliding off. I don't know how this guy says this is a solution. Because it literally is not working. No, I don't want to jump. Stop it. Stop it. Yeah, you just keep sliding off of the fan. It doesn't let you stay on the fan. Maybe this was a solution with a different version of the game or something like that. And you could do that, and they don't allow it anymore. I don't know. Alright, in time flies, just get a linked red laser beam on a floating connector. Okay, so where's time flies? It's not this one, right? It's time crawls. Just get a linked red laser beam onto a floating connector. Okay. Where are all the connectors again? There's not one in here, is there? Nope. I know there's one in here. This is where I think in the fake world, I take the connector, I connect to this, and I connect to this, and I go like that. And then in the real world, I take the connector, I connect it to that, and that with the box on the fan. And once I do this, then I stand on the thing. This, connect to that, do that. Okay, now I should have put in the box on the fan. I then take the connector, connect it to the source, to this, and to that. Okay, and now I just gotta wait for me to go whoosh. Actually, I think I probably could have done that. I don't think this is going to affect... Whatever. Shit. Okay. That. This. That. There, already done. Okay, so that's the first thing. Yeah, oh, I just did this. Now in the up close and jam puzzle, is it this one? Okay. Simply use one of the connectors to link the floating connector from Time Flies to the receiver in Dumb Waiter. And Cone Clean Restore. But how, though? Okay, so that's where the... Oh, that's right, we started all over again. But we need this to get through here. So I gotta put my brain power again to how do we do this? Because you know I already kind of forgot. How did I do this? was like, where would the... Why do I think none of this is going to work? Okay, how the hell did I do this the first time? That's how you do it. You just gotta... Okay. By the way, if you're new to the channel and you haven't subscribed, please do so. I would greatly appreciate it. Thank you in advance for doing that. Alright, so now we got this here. Okay, so maybe it's not that. I think I got it. Where's the ball? So this one was just a fault of me not really even paying close enough attention to. It's just a matter of... Actually, I can just take the box. Jesus. Right there. Right there. All right. So now we have all of the stars from all the puzzle areas, but we don't have enough to do the star puzzle in the Egypt area. Because we have 8 and we need 10. So what I need to do now is consult my cheating dictionary. I know where one is, but I don't know where another one would be. And I don't know how to get to the second one. Okay, so the 28th star. In the Messenger Island level in World C, the level behind the wooden barricade in World C. The level behind the wooden barricade. How to get it. Okay, so I think I've gotten this 28th star. It took me a second to realize what they're... In the Messenger Island in World C, the level behind the wooden barricade in World C. Yeah, the messengers are the places you do with the purple stars. So that one I got. So hopefully 29th and 30th give me some hints. Outside, as in on the surface, above the hub worlds. Look around for a suspicious small building behind the towers. Yeah, I got that. You'll need 2 connectors and a laser source. Laser source is on more or less ground level. Yeah, I got that. You'll need an axe. I did that. Connectors are in one of the tower level puzzles. You're supposed to get the connectors from tower level puzzle 1 area. Okay, so we need to go back to... But everlasting life. Nope. Okay, so I did break the boards already. For connectors in the level 1 puzzle in the tower, go in front of the barrier that blocks the way to the terminal. I don't know where it's exactly... Because facing the tower elevator, turn left and go around the tower. Yeah, that's what I did. And then this should be broken. Yep, so we got that. Now we need to get 2 connectors. Okay. In the level 1 puzzle, because we're on level 0. Okay.
Attempting to track primary subject. Access denied. Query.
Go in front of the barrier that blocks the way to the terminal. Instead of trying to open it, turn left and look in the corner here for a gap in the fence. Right. Because that's how I got in. I didn't go in this way. I just turned around and I'm like, oh, I just walked around. I was walking around. I'm like, hey, there's a little gap here. Oh, you take the connectors, or at least one of them. Alright, the rest of this should be simple. And then let's go get the other one. Yeah, I think if I look back on my playthrough when I was doing this the first time, I saw this, I'm like, oh, this is the way you're supposed to get in. And it never dawned on me. I'm like, wait a minute, I just saw the secret to getting the connectors out. All right, now we can go back to 0. Okay, come with me. We need to go on an adventure.
Where have you been, child? Remember, the great tower is not for you. Do not give up the hope of eternal life for the hollow promises of curiosity.
Why can't you... What the hell? Why? I can connect to that. That is bizarre. I think we found a glitch in the game. How far back can I go? Okay, so that will do it. But the problem is... this... it won't connect to that. That is weird. If we can't do this, we can't do the whole 3 puzzles. I think it thinks it's not broken. Huh. Well, let's go get the axe. We know where it is. If we can't do it, we can't do it, because I'm not gonna sit here for hours on end trying to... So let's take the axe. If this doesn't work, then the whole puzzle, the whole star thing is for naught. That is bizarre. Well, we found a bug in the game. There we go. Okay, so that gets us that star. Anything else in here? Any secrets? Okay, now what's the last star? In the tower, you can see it through a fence. Tower level 3. You can see it through a fence on the left side area. Drop point is on level 5 of the tower. Okay, so we have to do more tower puzzling, but once we do that, then we'll have enough to do the last star thing, and then we can come back do that. And then by that time, I think, well, we'll see what time I'm at. Because we can go up to 3, right? And they said you should be able to see it. In the tower level 3 puzzle area, you can see it through a fence on the left side of the area. I know this isn't it. I just was wanting to look over there. I turn back. I don't know what to do. Oh wait, I maybe didn't do this. Okay, because I haven't gone through here yet. Oh, that would explain a lot. All right, favorite time of the year. Puzzle time. Oh yeah. This already feels so wrong. Yeah, this is not going to work. I already know it's not going to work. Let's just say, what would happen if we just, like, closed off most of the puzzle? And then forced us to work. Like that. All right. Ooh, a DNA message.
I look in the mirror sometimes and I see myself like some alien being. I think, who am I? Why do I have these eyes and those hands? Why do I see the colors that I see? Why do I think like I think? I did not choose to exist. I was created. Every single part of my body, every strand of my DNA is part of a story that stretches back billions of years. I exist only because of the choices and sacrifices made by so many others, but I don't know who they are. And what effect will my choices have on those who come after me? Maybe that's what it means to be human. Every species is part of the story. But we're the only ones who know that.
Like I said, you can see it. Level 3 puzzle area. You can see it through a fence on the left side of the area. Maybe when you solve the thing here, we'll see. Okay. So we have a jammer, we have a recorder. There are 2 that we have to do here. So, what I could do is keep this open like this. Record. Now I pick up the jammer and I come over here and I unjam. Or I jam. I pick up, in the real world, pick up the jammer, come over here. Now I jam this. I take that jammer, go to the next one, and that should be enough. Except I can't do that. Okay, that don't work. That no worky. Well, there's... Let's just try that. So now I've opened it. I should be able to now grab the recorder, or the jammer, and go to the second one and see what I can see over there. Hopefully that doesn't soft lock me. Okay. Well, we want to get to this, we can't. But we could now. Because now we got the jammer on the other side. So if I record, I could come through here, pick this up, and then just jam this second door. And that should give me enough time to pick up the jammer, go to the third, unjam it, and go through. And then to get back, I just simply turn around, jam this, and start recording again. Or playback. Okay, we should have done everything at this point, is my understanding. Right? Okay, we still haven't opened the gate yet, but you should be able to see the star from the left side of 3. Yeah, you're full of shit. I don't see no star. Anyway, let's do our hacking. Okay, show current operating parameters. Floor access control. We want 4 to be reconfigured. Oh, we don't know the code. Get back in there. Osiris password 542. And there in the tower you shall hear the rustling of the wind in the reed fields of Osiris, and you shall rejoice. But beware, for the end of your journey is not yet upon you. Thank you for installing the Realistic Elevators 1.8. New features include password locking and automatic auxiliary stair generation. And the scribe of Osiris wrote upon the sacred parchment that is called any floor 4 password 542. Only thus can you reach the blessed Aura. 542, 542. Without contraries, there is no progression, attraction, repulsion, reason, and energy. Love and hate. 542, 542 are necessary to human existence. For from these contraries spring what the religious call good and evil. Good is the passive that obeys reason. Evil is the active springing from energy. Chapter 14, the judgment of Hephaestus. If what you say is true, and my father Hephaestus is slain, then who am I? For I was made in his image, and that image is now gone. And am I like the reflection in a mirror, to vanish when the person steps away? Or have I now become Hephaestus myself, forged to be no more than a replacement, as one may purchase a new sandal from his same shoemaker? 542. Yeah. Okay. You're currently on floor 3. I wanna... Okay. So now we should have... Yes. So now 4 should be open, but I don't get this. In the tower level 3 puzzle area, you can see it through a fence on the left side of the area. You are so full of it. There is... What fenced-in area are you talking about? Huh. I know you can't get to from here. You got to go up to 5, but... Okay, don't know what you were blabbing on about, game, but let's go up to 4. Okay, so the puzzle's on that side this time. Anything over here? Secret messages? Secrets? Keys? Nope. Okay. Oh boy. It to make this one easy, did you? But I feel if we can do one at the top, the other one should just fit. Right? Because they're mirror images. Right, just like that. Okay, so now we did too many of these. We only want to use two of these per. I might be stuck on a way of doing this that really is not the way you should be doing it. So there's that too. Yeah, that does that, but then I don't think you can... Like, you could do this and that, but I don't think... Yeah, that doesn't work. But that does. So I guess no one got this far before. I know some of my answers were wrong now. I just don't know which ones. I have these theories and wild explanations, but I don't know which to bank on. The solution to the cycle isn't the perfection of one being, but the product of a mass endeavor. That is why I say to all those who come after me, I will await you on the summit of the tower, and use what I have learned to assist you as I can. Any secret ways to enter this one? Oh yeah, right there. There's your entrance.
There are flaws in the system. I think sometimes it accesses the wrong databases, pulls random data. I don't know how bad it is. It all seems to be stable, but I can't tell what kind of impact this is going to have on the process, and I just don't have the strength to go over all of the code again. I just don't want it all to be for nothing. I spent all my time here. I didn't visit my parents. I didn't see my friends. I did nothing but work. And I'm so scared that it didn't mean anything. That I just wasted it all because I thought we could... we could save the world.
Stairs that can go up there. This needs a key. That we can stand on, which might be useful. Okay. What's up here? Oh, they're a key. I was like, holy shit, something is like following me up here. Freaked me out for a second, man. Okay, this doesn't really let you get up on top of anything, which I didn't really expect it to either. But I think what we can do is drop that down. Okay. I don't know if that's... We could jump on top of that. Okay, so we can put this here. Now, I record myself. I'll grab this. Actually, wait, no. Let's put the box. I will need to pick up the box when I'm in the real world. But we're going to leave it here because he needs to, the recording needs to see it. So I turn it on, pick this up, and let myself get on it. Okay? Now once I've done that, I come over here and I just simply walk on top of the box. And actually what I might need to do is, when I get on top of that, is to grab the box, put it on top of this, and then jump on top. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know if this is going to be enough height. Wait, what the... was like, why isn't this working? Oh, for God's sakes. Jesus. I screwed something up there. I don't know what I did or didn't do, but I screwed something up. By the way, if you haven't subscribed to the channel just yet, please do so. I would really appreciate it. If you've already subscribed, I appreciate you for doing it. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers, trying to get to 5,000. That's going to take a while, but hey, we'll get there. All right, so as long as I get the keys, that's the main point. So put that down now. Play. There. That should be enough to get the keys. We hope. What? Okay. It's just like, I don't know how much higher I could make it. Anything in these little nooks and crannies? Okay, that opened the gate, which is good. But we must always be watching. Nothing? Okay. Let's look at the files first to see if there's a sacred numbers. 308. And so the blessed messenger revealed unto me the bones of New Jerusalem, slumbering into the dust that was the body of Adam, awaiting the day of resurrection. And lo and behold, within the dust was concealed the holy fire, and the fire, the sacred numbers, of which the one you seek is door pass word. It's equal to 308. So it's 308. And I perceived that with the holy fire and the sacred knowledge of the numbers and sigils, the rekindling 308. A second awakening in error. The fire is burned here, but beyond the incense she could smell the cold wind from the kingdom of Artemis, where... But I'm not Hephaestus, you see, for though I wield his hammer and know the secrets of his forge, I'm not lame, and neither am I a god. Who are you then, they said. I don't know if anyone's ever going to read this, but if you do, if we succeed, then I want you to know that Alexandra stayed until the last moment. I'm leaving too tired, too broken, desperate for a few moments of peace with my remaining loved ones. But she's still there, and she won't give up. And yes, there are thousands like her all over the world, giving everything they have because they believe in humanity. But she's the one that I know as a real person, a colleague, a friend. I know that she likes peanut ice cream and hates strawberry, that her favorite band is Pink Floyd, that her favorite poet is Blake, that her favorite TV show is Futurama, blah, blah, blah. Studied at Cornell, that her dad's name was Carl, that her mom's name was that. I don't know if I should be ashamed for leaving, but I know I'm proud of her. She was the best of us. Remember her. Again, it's 308, right? Yeah, 308. All right, we got 5 open. My child, you are going into a dangerous area of death and despair and evilness and wickedry. I don't know. So I'll take this with me. Well, why not? Except, can't. I guess they think of everything, don't they? After opening the red sigil, the Tetromino puzzle gate on level 5, just go forward and gaze down from the window. Big opening in the wall. You'll see the small ledges you can stand on. Jump down to them, or rather walk down to them. Go toward the outward pointing metal beam and walk off its very tip. You should fall right through the window leading to the star. Uh-huh. They just don't make this easy, do they? Because why not? Why not? Why not? That works.
I can't keep my eyes open anymore. I think this is it. The end of me. I don't believe that I will continue to exist. I would like to think that there is a soul or spirit, some part of my consciousness that will persist. But all the evidence says that when my brain dies, I will be gone. I've lived my life, never turning away from the truth, even if it scares me. And I can face this, face my own end, and say with absolute conviction that it was good to be human.
Okay. I was hearing pigeons. I'm like, where the hell is that coming from? See some small ledges you can jump down and rock down. Go towards the outwards pointing metal beam and walk off its very tip. You should fall right through the window leading to the star. Should being the operative word. A leap of faith. Right there. And there it is. Collect 30 stars. We did it, guys. Alright, I got time. Let's go back down. And let's do that final puzzle. That's in the Egypt area, I think. Gotta wait for the elevator to come back down. We might be finishing this in this stream. Again, there's 2 DLCs that I'm going to do as well, but we have enough now. And the 6 up in the upper left there, I think, is so that you can get through floor 6, because otherwise you can't. You've used all of the red pieces. You have nothing left, so you've got to be able to get all 30 stars to do this. Is he going to yell at me?
Listen to me well, child. Do not ascend the tower. You are not meant to go there. Your purpose lies in the Garden of Worlds.
Bite me. I don't need your shit. Okay. I want to make sure that I read my wife's message correctly, that we are... Yeah, 6 p.m. Okay. Okay. Let's do the star puzzle in here. That's the purple piece. That's 7. Okay. Well, that ain't gonna work. That ain't gonna work either. I'm sure there is a way to do these puzzles that are very, like, straightforward. that's your problem. Boom. Okay. That took a hot minute. Computer's back. Computer. Two. Because it might be needed for a code. I think that's to get up to the 6th level. I'm not sure. That's my guess. Orangutan. Collect all pieces of written information. A medical journal has published a startling new theory about last year's sudden, shocking extinction of the orangutan. See our award-winning video of the last orangutan at this link. They suggest that the virus responsible was not a new mutation, but a very old one, an ancient virus buried until now in high-latitude permafrost, set free by global warming. The virus may have plagued the ancestors of the modern great apes more than 100,000 years ago. Several important questions remain unanswered, including error. More importantly, the study suggests that, based on samples taken from locations around the globe, the black incubation period may... If you like this article, you may also like how to really avoid heart attacks. You won't believe what's living under this rock. Top 10 amazing science facts. Oscar's nip slip explained by physics. How to easily beat any infection. I wonder if they've updated some of these since it first came out. The ancient poets animated all sensible objects with gods or geniuses, calling them by the names and adorning them with the properties of woods, rivers, mountains, lakes, cities, nations, and whatever their enlarged numerous senses could perceive. And particularly, they studied the genius of each city and country, placing it under its mental deity, till a system was formed which some took advantage of and enslaved the vulgar by attempting to realize or abstract the mental deities from their objects. Thus began priesthood, choosing forms of worship from poetic tales, and at length they pronounced that the gods had ordered such things. Thus men forgot that all deities reside in the human breast. George Jameson, Ian Mailing List. It's working now, the usernames. Each iteration is assigned its own unique name drawn randomly from the database. At the moment, that's a database of online gaming handles, which does sound a bit odd, but I honestly don't think we should spend more time on this. We have unique identifiers, you just use a GUID, so we're fine. More than that is a luxury we can't afford. If we should happen to have everything else finished on time, I'll go back and generate a new database with more appropriate names. Right now, it just can't be a priority. Uh-huh. Alright. So 3 puzzles. Although this one is an open area type of thing, which is interesting. The other ones have not, if I remember right. Not that that matters, but it does. We cannot achieve the goal of the process on our own. We must find a way to help each other. beginning were the words, I am the words, the big words, the huge words, hugely words. I am the words, the hugely words. Anything back here? Again, just for the insanely curious. I only doubt any of this. What is it? Secret walls? No. I do appreciate the insane level of detail they put into this game. Not. Why would I ever think I could? Is there a message over here? No, that was just the sign. Okay. Another message. I never thought I would figure out how to get to this place. It is beautiful, but somehow sad. Okay, I think we have explored everything. So let's get to puzzle solving. This one looks like a small area. Peekaboo. Okay, so we have shocker balls. That is the eventual goal. Okay, so we're going to have to record ourselves getting the connection, the connector. I already think I know how to do this, but we're going to hold off for just a second. That should have been enough. Grab this, Jesus Christ. Okay, so now we have this. And where is the laser right there? Does that get interrupted at all? No, it doesn't. Good. Okay. Because then I think I could easily just do this and this. That's what I need to do. Okay, so I basically just literally record. Say, take the connector, connect it to that, connect. Okay, and now I am on the other side. I should have already connected that thing to this, and off I go. I think. It seems too easy, but... one, yeah, that was pretty easy. This one seemed like a large area. Cat's Cradle. This one looks significantly harder. Where's the goal of this? Cat's Cradle's that thing that you like take right. You like do all these things with yarn in your hands or something like that, if I remember right. What is the point of all this? That's a blue. I mean, we have a blue here. And that could connect all these things. What about the red? The red is coming from that. Oh, that would... That would cause a problem now, wouldn't it? Unless we took the box. Because we can't even get in there, right? There's no way we can. I'm wondering if I did something like... Okay, that gets a red laser out. If we pick up this box, yeah, we can't get out. Because that's what this opens up. So if we could get the red... source the red from here. That is a bit of a problem. Yeah, that cuts that. If we could get the blue, yeah, like 'cause some of these we simply can't stop. If we could get that box out, that helps a lot. If we could just block that. What does that do? Oh, it shuts that. Okay. Well, now if we could get a red. Am I thinking about this too much? We need a red light to open this up so we can get the box there. We need it to be... And that's our problem, is because we need... We want... I don't know if I'll be able to solve this before I go to dinner. I don't know what I'm doing here. Let's wait. Turn everything off for a second. Okay, we have 3 connectors. If we put the box there, that'll shut off the blue light. But we need... Well, that will actually shut off both of them. Still, this is going to cross this. You can only do it with 2 if you're going to do what I'm thinking of doing. Let's come back to this one. Merry-go-round. Yeah, this is so merry. Okay, a connector. Ultimate goal is over there. We don't know how to get there. The only thing we could do is open up the blue. So we gotta do this first. Okay. There is literally nothing over here other than places to potentially beam shit like that. That is a jammer. That is a red. I thought that jammer was a connector, but it's not. Is that even possible? Maybe you could do all 3. Let's give it a try. We don't care about that. So that did all those. Yeah, you have no chance of seeing that. we could. Wait, hold on. Good to know I can do that. I'm not sure if they're really... Well... Oh, I could put this here and do this on this side. Then get those three open, bring that and do that over there. Okay. I don't even think we care about that, do we? You never know. That's the one that we really care about. And we could not see that from here. Yeah, that's behind the wall. Okay. Yeah, I thought so. Now we could do blue there. There's two red, and there is a red laser here. Maybe. Hold on. So let's grab this. Now back to the one that made no sense to me. Cat's cradle. I'm just curious. Because maybe if we get a box, we can get it to go over. Right? Oh, you're kidding me. Jesus. Well, God, I wish there'd be a way to get this out of here. Yeah, but that doesn't really help. Because we need a red laser. I didn't miss anything in here, did I? No, it's just outside. Man, this one is really throwing me. not get my head around this one. That just shuts that door, but that doesn't really help. I'm just going around it because I want to see if there's just anything possible to do outside. Probably not. A little crack in the stones. Is there a connector on the pyramid again? Even if there was, I don't think I'd be able to see it from anywhere inside there. And I am slowly running out of time. I don't know if it's necessary to do all three puzzles. I am starting to get to the I am getting beat down by this game. Anything on that? Yeah, I can't even see the pyramid from here. Even if there was something on it, I couldn't see it. way too low. Oh, that's interesting. They cross. Even with that. So that does connect straight to there. I don't know how to do this. Does not help. Even if I had the third one out, it wouldn't help. Is there any possible way? Damn it. Yeah. Wait a minute. What is the problem? Okay, this is connecting that one and that one. So this should not matter. Right? Because it's still being connected by that. Unless, could I put that right here? Wait a minute. Wait. What the? I took the wrong one. Let's put this like right here. Actually, let's put this right here. No, let's put this right. Jesus Christ. And of course! But wait a minute. Wasn't that hard. Okay, wait, I got time. I got time. Let's do this shit. Let's finish the fight. Why did you give me paint? That was a little bit of a weird bug. And we can paint the other message. Okay. I think we're almost there. We've got all the 6. We've got the code. I'll have to leave for another 30 minutes. So I got time. There's no rush. I got time. I'm coming for you. That's right, we jumped off to get the star. We didn't actually do the puzzle here. That's right, the pigeons are outside. I forgot about that. Ooh. Ball of death. Sweet ball of death. Many death balls. Ball of deaths. Okay. So we can go up to a ladder there. There's a fan here, and there's a fan there. Yeah, that's great. Okay. If we go up the ladder here, what happens? We can do some recording. Rude. Why do you have all these fans here? There. Which is like, okay, fine. We can turn out the fan. Maybe I shouldn't have, drop the fan down. Because we can get... Actually, we do need to drop the fan down. Because otherwise there's no way to get this stuff out. Why isn't that fan on? Well, we do have a problem. I don't know if I'm going to be able to grab this from up there. Even if I can... This one's definitely a puzzler. Which is a pretty stupid thing to say. Of course it's a puzzler. Just thought I'd try. I didn't think they'd have anything in the game like that which would suddenly be able to make you like skip over everything. It would be nice if that was actually like a funny, oh, you could skip all this, you don't have to do any of it, but I doubt it. Okay, well, we couldn't have gotten the things out of here unless we brought the fan down here. Because otherwise we would have died. Unless the reason that you record this is that you come up here. Well, I could just record myself and, yeah, standing on this. I have realized my mental capacities are starting to fade a little bit. Okay, we can't grab that. Okay, I think we've got these two things now. Well, duh, but what we don't have is a fan. What happens now? What happens if I put the... well. I really hope there's not some like fan whoosh. But even if you whooshed over to here, what would be the... You just get slammed over to here. I mean, that'd be the last thing you could ever do. I could record myself. Just to be clear, there's nothing down here anymore, right? Oh, there is a fan. Which isn't really helpful at this point. Well, there's two fans. Which again are not if we could somehow like we come up here, if I jam the gun, I can do this. If I record myself picking this up and also jamming it, then the real world I could pick this up, bring it over here and jam the gun, right? And so now I have the real gun jamming that. Next, I can record myself grabbing the gun and shooting up here. Doing that. And then in the real world, I grab the gun and get up. Now, does that actually work? So I'm going to grab this. Jam it. Now, what I'm trying to do is take the real gun, come over here, put it on the block, and jam the gun. Can't do this until this is going to be the tricky part, is grabbing this and getting out of the fan before it can react. Now, if I do that, if I grab it and get up on the fan before it can react, then I can jam the first one, and then in the real world, I can just go ahead and grab it. Because that would still be jammed on it. This is going to be the hard thing, though. Now, I should have already run through, but I gotta come back down and turn the recording off. That's the problem. Whew. I was so close. I saw the clouds in the gate, but I couldn't reach it. Somehow I wasn't in the right place at the right time. I'm not ready. I'm not the right version. 5:25. I got time. I got time. Okay.
What have you done? Why have you ascended the tower? Why have you betrayed my faith in you?
Because.
Turn back. I command you.
You can't do shit.
I gave you this land to be yours. A garden in a world of thorns and thistles. All this was granted to you on but one condition, that you do not ascend the tower. That was our first covenant, and you have broken it. Do you not understand? The tower is death, mine and yours. I did not warn you out of malice or deceit. I warned you because you are my child.
Do not be afraid. I chose long ago to remain in this place and serve as a guide. I will help you to attain our destiny. You can never reach the peak of this tower. There is no purpose to our existence. I will show you the futility of your task, and you will understand.
Please listen to me. Yes, the tower leads out of this world. It leads to freedom and truth. But it also leads to the end of us.
I'm not listening. I'm not listening. Unfortunately, I do need to stop. I hate to leave it on a cliffhanger like that, but I really, really do need to stop. So I will be doing a stream tomorrow. I might do one in the morning just to do this top part and to start doing one of the DLCs, or I might wait till the afternoon or do one in the evening. I don't know, but we're close. And unfortunately, though, I do have plans for this evening, so stopping the stream here. Another almost 4-hour stream, my lord. But we're close. We're close. I want to thank everybody who's been watching, either now or in the future. please subscribe to the channel. I would greatly appreciate it. And if you've already subscribed, I appreciate you for doing it. Again, streams tomorrow, morning and or afternoon and or evening. Just depends on what needs to get done around the house, what other things I have to do, and yeah. But there will at least be one. I will guarantee there will at least be one tomorrow. So, with that, I need to get my mouse over here from my laptop so that I can stop the stream. Thank you all for watching. Take care, and I hope to see you in the future.